Hello and welcome. Today on BOI Weekly, we continue our series on the Bank of Industry's cluster-specific interventions as we bring you the story and testimony of 4 women in the fashion, textile, and garmenting industry whose enterprises have been supported by the Bank of Industry in the last couple of years. Even though these businesses are playing at different capacities and at different points of the CTG sector value chain, the Bank of Industry was able to provide them the right measure of support. Mrs. Omolara Aromolaran is the Chief Executive of Crown Natures Nigeria PLC, a consumer garment manufacturing company located within the Lekki Free Zone here in Lagos. With the Bank of Industry's intervention, they have expanded their product lines to a wider array of garments, producing volumes on an industrial scale. Mrs. Florence Ojogo runs Sarah Bulous Fashion House in Ondo State. They specialize in different kinds of everyday wears like uniforms, casuals, corporate, and native attires. Also, through the Bank of Industry's support, the founder and CEO, Ivy League Collections Limited, Mrs. Uchenna Ibe, can now produce more excellent but affordable bedwares and soft furnishings, serving homes, hotels, schools, and hospitals. And finally, Josephine Jakami is the creative and managing director of Zowhn Stitches, a tailoring company based in Abuja. The acquisition of 50 new different industrial sewing machines through BOI's help turned their business around. I'm Kayode Alayande. Stay close for details.
Have you ever imagined a time when you could apply for and get a loan from the comfort of your bedroom? Or prayed that the processing time was shorter? Well, it is now a reality with the fast and swift Bank of Industry real-time online loan application initiative.
The BOI online loan application portal is designed to deliver access and convenience to prospecting SME customers by ensuring that applicants need not have to physically visit the bank. Applicants simply have to submit all necessary documents via the online portal with the liberty to select their preferred BOI state office wherein their applications will be processed. How it works? Simply search the keyword Bank of Industry and download your mobile app from Play Store for Android users, BlackBerry App World for BlackBerry users, and Apple Store for iPhone users. Click on the Apply button. Click on Register to register your account. A verification link and tracking code will be sent to your registered email address. Click on the verification link to facilitate login. Once logged in, you can complete your application, submit, and click on Continue to start tracking your loan application. An email will be sent to your email address confirming receipt of the application. With this initiative, BOI has reduced its loan application and processing turnaround time. Start applying for your loan right away. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Can you give me a sense of history or the background to how you started this business?
Okay, we started from the production of caps. Actually, the cap is what led into this production. We discovered that we didn't have in this country a sizable manufacturing outfit that could produce an international standard caps. The usual caps we refer to as face caps. So we went into this production, we established the company to start on that line. From face caps, we grew into several other lines of production, which are the underwear, the casual wears, and the corporate wears, uniform inclusive.
I'm curious, where do you source your materials from, your raw materials, from home or from abroad?
Well, some of the raw materials we use in production before now used to come from abroad. Well, particularly for the cap production end. As far as the textile in using to produce the cap is concerned, that is available locally. Some of the products are available locally. Garmenting is what the entire world is clothed in. What we're doing is not necessarily tailored to a specific gender, neither tailored to a specific origin. It's a global product we're focusing. We're producing items that can be exported to the US, can be exported to Europe, can be used within Africa.
How did you learn about the BOI?
Of course, I've always known about NIDB when they were still in IDB, and as following them up, knowing, because in the beginning of the business, we knew we didn't have enough funds to establish the mass production that we actually required. So already from the beginning, we had started planning which investor fund we were going to go after establishing the company. So Bank of Industry has always been our consideration and our target. So immediately we heard of the CTG fund, special CTG fund in 2009. We approached the Bank of Industry and we applied without knowing anybody there.
So from the first time you walked into the Bank of Industry to draw down, give me a sense of the timeline. How long did it take?
It was within 3 months. The process was within 3 months. And the timeline was, the delay in that, even in getting up to 3 months, was because we were unable to meet some of the requirements, because we had to get one document or the other to submit. But within 3 months, we had the first disbursement.
The loans from the Bank of Industry, what exactly did those loans help you to achieve?
The initial loan was used to increase capacity, which is acquiring more equipment, and a part of it for working capital. The second loan was basically for working capital, for raw materials and for several other running capitals that we incur. That's the staff, salaries and things like that.
I'd like to know what impact that loan had on your business.
We began the operation with the production of the caps. We couldn't even maximize the cap production because we didn't have enough funding to have the products produced in mass. Because if we're not able to produce in mass, the cost of production would have been high and the prices would go up. And then we would not be competitive in the market. But with Bank of Industry, we're able to increase the capacity of our production, produce higher volume of products, and in fact expand the product lines. It was through the Bank of Industry Intervention Fund, the CTG fund, that we're able to expand to several other lines of production, which the equipment could also produce. So right now, we began as a one-product company, and we're currently running as a 7-product company now, due to the intervention fund. And we're producing these 7 lines of products in mass production.
Statistically, what is the current national demand for CTG products, and how much of that demand do you currently meet?
We're currently dancing just about at 1%, because these are items that are movable items. They are items that you buy on a regular basis.
Now, which of your products enjoys the biggest market or brings you the greatest returns?
Wow. I would say the boxers, the singlets, the jersey wear, the caps, the t-shirts, and the regular office shirts. These products are not dependent on supply. The open market absorbs as much quantity that you can supply the market.
Next, we head to Akure, the Ondo State capital, where the Bank of Industry supports a fashion house known as Sarah Bulous. It's a one-stop shop for all kinds of wares, including uniforms, casuals, corporate, and native attires.
What we majorly do here is to make clothes. We sew clothes, majorly uniform, and blazers, school blazers, corporate wears like what you are putting on. We make jeans, we make ASB, African skirt and blouse, a lot of them like that. The reason for establishing this place is not because of profit alone, but because we have in mind that we want to take off some youths off the streets. That is one. Then secondly, we have some good people in this place too that transport their clothes to Lagos for making. Some send theirs to Abuja, while some send theirs to Ibadan to make. And I sat down one day and said, why do I need to sit down here and watch these people send their clothes out of the states? I said, if this good number of people will be sending their clothes outside, then I can bring them here to be making for them. What I requested for was a working capital of 2 point some amount, I can't put the figure on my head, working capital. Then for the equipment, to purchase the equipment, I was given about 13 million plus as well. So everything totaling 15,890,000 naira. So the working capital is basically to purchase the raw materials for the industry, which are these fabrics you are seeing. Then the real capital of about 13.5 million naira was meant to purchase equipment, which we have done already. We bought straight stretching machines. We bought generator. There's a 15.5 kVA, the big generator that can power this place. Then we bought the Tinko machine, which designs. We bought the phonic machine, designs.
Which of the BOI funds did you apply and benefit from?
The one that is allocated for the fashion industry. The working capital will be paid over a year, with the interest and the capital will be paid just over a year. Then the term loan, the 13.5 million naira, will be paid after a year moratorium, and then will be paid over 2 years, or no, 3 years.
So what would you say to the Bank of Industry that has made this happen?
A great kudos to them for giving me this great opportunity to be part of them, because they actually helped me to acquire those machines I couldn't have on my own get, but they helped me to acquire it. So a big kudos to them.
Have you ever imagined a time when you could apply for and get a loan from the comfort of your bedroom? Or prayed that the processing time was shorter? Well, it is now a reality with the fast and swift Bank of Industry real-time online loan application initiative.
The BOI online loan application portal is designed to deliver access and convenience to prospecting SME customers by ensuring that applicants need not have to physically visit the bank. Applicants simply have to submit all necessary documents via the online portal, with the liberty to select their preferred BOI state office wherein their applications will be processed. How it works: simply search the keyword Bank of Industry and download your mobile app from Play Store for Android users, BlackBerry App World for BlackBerry users, and Apple Store for iPhone users. Click on the Apply button. Click on Register to register your account. A verification link and tracking code will be sent to your registered email address. Click on the verification link to facilitate login. Once logged in, you can complete your application, submit, and click on Continue to start tracking your loan application. An email will be sent to your email address confirming receipt of the application. With this initiative, BOI has reduced its loan application and processing turnaround time. Start applying for your loan right away. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Ivy League Collections Limited is one of the many beneficiaries of the BOI Dangote Fund. Even though the company was registered in 1999 as a limited liability company to produce bedwares, soft furnishings and corporate gifts, it struggled until BOI came along. In August of 2017, the management of the Bank of Industry approved a term loan of over 9 million naira for the company to procure fashion and interior equipment and raw materials required for the endeavor. That's where the change began for Ivy League Collections Limited. During a recent visit to their facility, comprising production and finishing rooms, the Managing Director and CEO, Mrs. Uchenna Ibe, and her staff show us the process involved in making the beddings.
This is our main production room, where we do the heavy and big size duvets. Right here you can see we're making quilted duvets. This is mostly for hotels. So with the help of Bank of Industry, we have been able to source our materials locally. Up to 70% of our materials are locally sourced, which enables us for quicker production.
Since servicing its loan at the Bank of Industry, the company has doubled its sales turnover, creating over 40 direct and indirect jobs. They have also been able to generate sales, extending their patronage and customer base. Some of their top clients are game stores, supermarkets, hospitals and hotels in Lagos, Abuja and other parts of the country. The MD/CEO of Ivy League Collections, Mrs. Uchenna Ibe, who is excited about the BOI intervention, explains what inspired the enterprise in the first place.
We saw a niche in the market where Nigerians would go abroad and buy beddings and all of that, and we thought we could cater for that particular group. And then over time we have proved ourselves right. And we're happy the Nigerian market has identified our brand as a trusted brand, good quality, durable, and then we're in business because of that. Yeah, we started as a small company, just doing our thing. Then with orders coming in, I realized that we wouldn't be able to run anymore as a small-scale company, because we started with doing contract manufacturing for corporate bodies, and then stores started ordering our products, and we had to expand. So we went to Bank of Industry to solicit for assistance for expansion, and we're lucky to have been granted that request. The value was about roughly close to 10 million. We didn't get 10 million cash, but we invested. Bank of Industry directly paid our suppliers, since our raw materials are locally sourced. So we were more interested in acquiring raw materials for production. So Bank of Industry paid our suppliers, and we got our fiber, we got our packaging, we got some of our fabrics, and then we started the expansion process, which has brought us this far. So we're now more enabled to meet up with our increasing demand. We hope to go back to Bank of Industry, because they've taken us this far, now they can't leave us halfway. We'll be going back to Bank of Industry, but so far it's really been a great assistance. If not, we wouldn't be where we are right now.
Ivy League Collections has a wide range of products to meet a wide variety of local demands. For Mrs. Ibe, the future is a company operating across the entire interior design and bedding value chain in Nigeria, and the Bank of Industry is a huge part of that future.
Our future plan, I really want Bank of Industry to come in here, because our future plan is to expand, to be able to reach all the states in the country. to have outlets in all the states in the country. We want to be able, in the next 3-5 years, be an indigenous interior design manufacturing, textile manufacturing company that will be able to design and produce locally, because that's the way Nigeria should be going. So we want to work and collaborate with Bank of Industry in achieving that.
Zowhn Stitches did not start as Zowhn Stitches. He actually started as Zowhn Inspiration. Then I was my third year in the university. I was excited about making clothes, making people look beautiful. Coming from the aspect that I used to model when I was much younger. Modeled for 12 years. And at one time I said, okay, I don't want to be the one on the light anymore. Let me dress the people up. So I started saying, okay, I would start something, a cloth line. Funny enough, I started with the men.
When you started at that micro level, what were the teething challenges?
First challenge I had was capital. The second challenge I had was being able to get very good skilled workers.
How did you learn about the Bank of Industry? And I'd also like you to tell me what your experience was when you visited the Bank of Industry.
In 2012, I remembered a neighbor where we used to have our factory. She called me one morning. She said, but I'm just, are you in the office? I said, no. She said, once you get there, please call me. I said, okay. I called her and she said that she was watching this program on TV, BOI Weekly or something. I said, what's that? She said, the Bank of Industry, they have one TV program. That in fact, she got the numbers. That I should call these numbers. So I said, okay. I said, do we have anyone in Abuja? She said, yes. That she got these numbers for me, I should call. So I said, okay. She gave me the address for Bank of Industry. I went, not knowing what to expect. I just went because she was very excited about it. And she said she knew that I needed to be a part of this, and Bank of Industry needed to help me. At that point, I think then they were giving them the loan for the Women Development Program or so. And I went, I met a very wonderful lady, I think Miss Praise. She attended to me, she gave me the form I filled, but I think I came too late. So she said I should not worry, that these things come all the time. Then sometime, I kept faith. One of the things they needed me to get was my business plan, which I sat down, I wrote it. I said whenever the opportunity comes again, I'll be able to present it. 2015, a church member of mine called me and said, oh, I was reading Daily Trust and I saw the Bank of Industry was doing some fashion fund stuff. I think you should enroll again. I quickly called Praise again. I asked her, is anything like this going on? She said, yes, madam, you have to come. So I quickly rushed to Bank of Industry. They gave me the form, I filled. Luckily for me, I had like almost everything that was needed. Just some other paperwork, which at the end of the day, I got.
So how much were you asking for that made the Bank of Industry ask you for those things?
I was asking for 13.5 million. 13.5 million, but they made me understand that they won't give me everything. I had to contribute, do my own quota, which they call the equity contribution, because it's a loan without collateral.
So what's the structure of the loan and how are you doing with repayment?
I told you I asked for 13.5. I had to pay my own quota. So the final payment they gave me was 10.782 or so, 10.785. They broke it into two. 3 million was for work capital to be able to buy fabrics and some other things I would need to sew. But that 3 million was to be paid back in 1 year with a 12% interest. Then the other half of it, which was for the machineries, I think that was 7 point something. is to be paid back in 3 years. But I have a grace of 6 months. Moratorium. Yeah, moratorium period of 6 months. Then after that, I start to pay. That was 9%, 9% interest rate on that.
So can you tell us what sort of clothes do you design?
Zowhn stitches is, just like you said, stitches. We do anything with garments, clothing. Zowhn stitches is divided into two. We have the bespoke, that's custom to fit. When you have clients come in, we take their measurements, they give us fabrics, or if they don't have fabrics, they tell us kind of fabrics they want, and we provide it for them. And also Zowhn stitches is into uniforms in general.
The Bank of Industry remains passionate about assisting businesses owned and run by women because they believe in the mantra that says, support a woman, support a family. But it really doesn't matter in which industry you're playing or what gender class you belong in. BOI has you covered. There is no better time than now to partner with the Bank of Industry. Make your move today. Finalize that business plan. Make that call, and you'll be better for it. That will be our show for today. Many thanks for watching. For more information, visit any of BOI's branches closest to you or their website at boi.ng. Feel free to tweet at me at KAY Alayande. Now, the Bank of Industry has made it possible for you to apply online. That's apply for loans. Simply download the BOI SME Loan app from the Google Play Store and follow the instructions. You can catch previous editions of the program on YouTube. Simply type BOI Weekly in the search area, and there you go. I'm Kayode Alayande. Bye now.